Chicago, winter. Snow falling like broken glass over the city. A little girl in a too-big coat clutches her. Dad's hand outside a glittering charity gala, whispering, "Daddy, tonight's magic." I feel it. He's wearing a borrowed suit 2 sizes too large, pockets empty except for a single bus token. Inside those golden doors, millionaire, champagne, and a diamond necklace worth more than he'll earn in 10 lifetimes. By the end of the night, the richest woman in the room will be accused of stealing it. Her own sister will turn on her, and this broke single dad's 7-year-old daughter will do something that silences 400 people. But the real shock? What that woman does for them weeks later when nobody's watching. This actually happened. Jake Carter, 34, works double shifts at a Southside auto shop. Grease under his nails, eviction notice taped to the fridge. His wife died 2 years ago from an infection they couldn't afford to treat. All he has left is Mia, 7 years old, eyes too wise for her face. Every night she falls asleep to the sound of him counting pennies on the kitchen table. Across town, Dr. Elena Vasquez, 39, trauma surgeon, just won the Humanitarian of the Year award at the annual Chicago Children's Hospital Gala. She grew up in the same projects Jake lives in now, clawed her way out with scholarships in 100-hour weeks. The gala is her night until it becomes her nightmare. Her older sister Camilla, always jealous, is her +1. And the real thief? A cater waiter named Derek, quiet, forgettable, already planning his exit to Mexico with a $2.8 million necklace in his apron. Jake never would have stepped foot in the Drake Hotel if Mia hadn't found the golden ticket. A patient at the free clinic, grateful for Mia's endless crayon drawings while her son got stitches, slipped the little girl an invitation meant for donors. "Bring your daddy," the woman winked. Mia begged for weeks. Jake finally caved. He couldn't break her heart again. They take 3 buses in their only nice clothes. Mia's dress is from Goodwill, but she spins like it's couture. Inside, crystal chandeliers, string quartet, ice sculptures melting into rivers. Jake keeps his hands in his pockets so no one sees them shake. Elena is on stage accepting her award, voice cracking as she thanks the mother who worked 3 jobs so she could become a doctor. The crowd rises in a standing ovation. That's when the lights flicker. A scream from the display case. The Star of Chicago necklace on loan from a private collector, gone. Security locks the doors. Phones confiscated. Fingers start pointing fast. Someone swears they saw Elena near the case right before the lights went out. Another guest claims her clutch looked heavier when she left the stage. Camila, tipsy on champagne and old resentment, steps forward. I've been saying for years she thinks rules don't apply to her. Arrest her. The room flips. The woman who just saved 30 kids this year is suddenly public enemy number 1. Elena's face goes pale, but she doesn't fight back. She just whispers, "I didn't take it." Police are called. Guests circle like sharks. Jake holds Mia tight, trying to shield her, ready to leave. Then Mia tugs his sleeve. "Daddy, I saw the bad man." Before he can stop her, she slips under ropes and arms, marching straight to the front. 7 years old, voice steady as steel. "Excuse me." The ballroom quiets. It wasn't the pretty doctor lady. It was him. She points at Derek, the waiter clearing plates in the corner. Apron suspiciously bulky. Derek freezes. Mia continues. When the lights went out, he crawled on the floor like a snake and put the necklace in his pants. I saw because I dropped my crayon and went to get it. Gasps. Phones come back out. Security grabs Derek. One hard pat down later. The Star of Chicago slides out of a hidden pocket sewn inside his waistband. Still glittering like it never left. Silence, then thunderous applause. Elena drops to her knees in that $20,000 gown and hugs. Mia so hard the little girl disappears in silk. Tears stream down the surgeon's face. "Thank you, baby." "Thank you." Camilla stands frozen, lipstick smeared from biting her lip raw. She finally walks over, voice small. "Elena, I'm sorry. I let old hurts make me ugly tonight. Forgive me." Elena pulls her sister into the hug. The 3 of them, unlikely trio, cry in the middle of the ballroom while cameras flash. The gala ends with toasts instead of handcuffs. Jake and Mia slip out quietly, catching the last bus home 3 weeks later. The landlord changes the locks while Jake's at work. Everything they own. 2 trash bags on the sidewalk in February wind. The shop cut hours. Bills piled higher than the radiator could heat. Jake sits on the curb, Mia asleep on his lap under his coat. And for the first time, he cries where she can't see. A black Range Rover pulls up. Door opens. Dr. Elena Vasquez steps out in scrubs, still smelling like the OR. She doesn't say a word at first. Just hands Jake a key to a 3-bedroom house in Oak Park paid off. Title in Mia's name, then an envelope thick. College funds, medical bills erased. A trust that means Mia will never know nights like this again. Jake tries to protest. Elena cuts him off. You raised a hero, she says, voice breaking. Let me raise one back. Mia wakes up, sees the house, the swing set already in the yard. She looks at Elena, then at her dad and whispers, Daddy, magic was real. Sometimes the world tries to tell you money and power win. But one little girl in a second-hand dress proved truth is louder than diamonds. And one woman who never forgot where she came from made sure that little girl and her father never had to count pennies again. Jake still works at the shop because that's who he is. But now he comes home to laughter echoing through hallways that belong to them. And every Christmas, Elena comes over. No longer the famous surgeon, just Aunt Elena bringing too many gifts and staying too late. Because family isn't always the one you're born to. Sometimes it's the one that chooses you. On a night when the lights went out and a child decided to turn them back on, what would you do in this situation? Tell me in the comments. And if the story touched your heart, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video.